Hey guys, BigMacDavis here. This is a post-commentary recording. The video is live, but my voice comes after the fact, and that's because I was recording without any microphone turned on, so my voice did not capture, so I'm having to re-record my voice here. So it is very weird doing it this way, because I'm watching me play, and I'm going to commentate over it as I watch myself play. So I think I was discussing what weapons I acquired last time, like this wicked cool machine pistol here, that I will demonstrate a little bit in the next level, actually. And I think I was also contemplating on talking to Violet one more time, after visiting, after seeing JoJo's corpse again, and seeing that Glowtooth beat JoJo in the fight. That was awesome. I think I do talk to Violet, the bartender, again. Though, maybe I didn't? This is so weird, guys, but just bear with me here. I promise things will make more sense once I get to the next level quickly. Yeah, that's Mashan's Circle. That's the exit. I do note here that the exit is, well, I guess I didn't in that particular one. That's alright. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. It's like fungus pie, I'm sick of this crap. And we have a gang problem. Everywhere does, so what? It's like, if there's a gang problem, yeah, that's obviously a bad thing, right? But yeah, I noticed that that's the exit. I do a quick save here. And, okay, here's where I note that, yes, the red line that you see there is in fact the exit switch, which is a door, actually, so I know that that's the exit. Then I try and take a look around to see if I miss any monsters. I noticed that there is Glowtooth in the pit as a monster that I will not kill, by the way. And then I also noticed there are no other monsters or items on the map. And I kind of did a theory that the walking characters, the characters who are walking around the map, must be the other monsters, because there's 6 of them that are walking around the map. So I surmise that maybe the walking characters are in fact the other enemies, but I dare not shoot them, because otherwise they will retaliate against me, and that would never be a good thing. Okay, BigMacDavis, we can stop looking at the map now. We can move on. Thank you. Alright, so I think I do talk to Violet once more. Yeah, here she is. Okay. And I then come to the conclusion that there is nothing else to say to her. So I just leave. And now I think I do in fact go towards the exit. Yes, Terminus has been cleared. 14% kills. That has to be the lowest percentage of kills I've ever gotten on any video ever. But that's because of the walking enemies. But 100% items and 100% secrets all cleared. So we enter the city. With a story as well. I emerge from the tunnels expecting to see the light of day. Instead, I am greeted by a red twilight under a raging sky. My Geiger counter almost immediately began ticking as I left the shelter of the subway. I would have to stay undercover if I was to avoid the worst of it. I could see the tower so close I could almost touch it. If only it were so easy. And so then I surmise that, I may have to remain undercover in this particular map because of the radiation storm that happened. So, yes, we enter this area here. And we have some box of heavy bullets and some food to grab. Can't bash those. And this is a cave-in, it looks like. And we have 2063 AD comics. And we have exit to 48th Street, which is that way, and exit to 46th Street, which is that way. So I can't go that way because of the cave-in there. And so I surmised that these were sandbags laying here because they remind me of like the Half-Life sandbags. I do remember saying that in the video. So I do everything in order, so I want to take 46th Street and then 48th Street after that. So let's head to the exit of 46th Street first. 148 kills. Yeah, that's what I was reading off there. And that guy's already dead. And oh my goodness, look what we have here. I was blown away by this, by the way. I was like, oh my gosh, look how beautiful this is. And my Geiger counter was already going because of the reddish sky up there and the demolished buildings because of the war. It's just so beautiful out here, but beautifully, like, not very gorgeous, but still beautiful in its own right. So then, what do I do here? So I think I go to the... I think I go to the left first. Grab the items in here, including the lantern. I just now noticed that. I got the lantern and some food. Like I just now noticed that as I'm speaking to you guys right now. And I think with my radiation levels getting too high, I start taking some damage. And so I reload, and I try it again. Because I want to get in and out without taking damage. So I race back up as fast as I can. And then let my Geiger counter levels go back down there. And then, with the left side cleared, I can now go on the right side, but I think I want to jump... Yeah, that's right. I did want to jump towards the center of the island there and do some exploring. But I realize there's nothing to do up here. So I reload and this time go to the right. Looking, oh yeah, looking to see if there's any caves like in Golden Souls. And my Geiger levels are going down. Look at that, that's the primary fire, it fires one shell. And that's the secondary fire. It fires 2 shells, and it almost blew him out the window. But I did want to save some ammo, so I used the jackhammer there. And then I used this beautiful weapon. I love this weapon, guys. The machine pistol with the scope on it and the or does it have a scope? I don't know. But it has a silencer, I believe, on it. So then I continue exploring. Well, maybe I do. Yeah, I continue exploring outside before I delve too deep. I do eventually explore down below there in the sludge. But we got a box of shells there, and that's always nice to have. And this is the laundromat kind of area. Got some cockroaches to step on. Cocky roaches, as I called them. And a first aid kit has been grabbed. I'm just checking for secrets here. And I was thinking that clock may be like the Duke Nukem 3D clock, where you can press it and it reveals a secret, but in this case it did not. And I use the regular shotgun for the smaller enemies. And then I got the backpack, which I also noted did not increase my ammo capacity, but it did give me some ammo, and this requires the silver utility key. So we will be back once I get the silver utility key, obviously. It's the silver utility door. Get some armor scraps here and almost get hit by that cannibal. But then have a crowbar match with him, and I win, of course. Oh yeah, I also noted I got a refill on my jackhammer. I had full fuel, so I surmised the backpack must have done that. And then I try, unsuccessfully, to jump into the vent shaft, thinking there was a secret in there, which I won't spoil anything, but I do try and jump in there. Unsuccessfully, by the way. But yeah, while I'm trying to do this over and over again, yeah, I recorded this map completely with my mic turned off. And yeah, I also surmised you couldn't get through there because the garage door was bent, so the switch didn't work. But yeah, my mic was turned off, so I had no voice audio at all. So I had to do this post-commentary thing, which is one of the rare times I will do it, because I have no audio whatsoever. So, might as well. So yeah, I'm trying to look inside there to see if there really is a secret, and I can't really tell, though I do try very diligently. You can't fault me for not trying hard to get into these vents, but come on now, you can't do it. I think I got a bit frustrated here sometimes, too. Oh, if only the audio did record. My goodness, that would have been so awesome. Oh well, it is what it is. At least you don't get a video where there's nothing to hear, you know. But still, I'm a bit bummed about that, but it is what it is, you know. So yeah, this is as far as I can go, I surmised. I couldn't go around to get into the vent shaft, but I surmised maybe I could if I could get through the silver utility door. Get to the back way of the vent shaft. But until then, we will just move on. And yes, I now jump into sludge to see if there was anything to grab, and then watch what I do. Whee! BigMacDavis died. Well, of course I did. What did you expect if I fall off into the abyss below? I'm going to die. What is that, I wondered. I still don't know what that is. The music, by the way, is freaking awesome. Oh, watch this. Oh, double blast, double kill. Oh, this part is great. Oh, man. I wish the original commentary recorded, because I was having a blast watching the enemies up the stairs fall down. Just watch. You'll see. Oh, it's amazing. It just... Even now, it's just... It's so funny. Just watching the enemies fall down the stairs. And just look at this machine pistol. It is amazing what it can do. It is so awesome. And then here comes another enemy down the stairs. Dead. Oh, it's so brilliant. Here he comes, watch. Here he comes. There he is! And then these guys were somehow stuck on the little ledges there. Not sure what happened there, but I grabbed some slugs, box of heavy bullets, and also another machine pistol, which I already had the machine pistol, but I got some ammo for it, which is good. Oh, and then I noticed this sneaky switch, which, by the way, I also noticed, why isn't there a texture here? Is it because of the version of GZDoom I'm playing, or just my graphics card? I'm not sure, but I saw that sneaky little switch there. I noticed it, and then this opened up for a secret stash with a box of shells, always nice to have, and some light bullets. And then there was this switch that opened up the little wall here, so it all loops around, I basically said. And that was 2 of 7 secrets I found. So up here, I notice I have 90 of 90 shotgun shells. I got maximum shells for this weapon, which is awesome. And then I noticed this was a mannequin here. I couldn't talk to it because it's not living. Got the 9mm auto loader. I already have that gun, but I got some ammo. And then yeah, I noticed I can't pick up the shotgun because I got maximum ammo, so I decided to use the shotgun more. And then I don't have to switch to the crowbar. Yep, see, I demonstrate I can just press Q, and that will bring out the little knife I have. Yeah, sorry about this, guys, being in post-commentary. I feel really bad, but I felt like I couldn't just leave you guys hanging with nothing to listen to. Got some food. The music is really freaking awesome. The person who did this music, if you're in the comment section, I applaud you. Some guy taking a pee in the men's bathroom. And I think I go in the women's bathroom. Nope, I guess I don't. I thought I did. Well, now I have to go back and do that. Oh, yeah, I do. But it's not the women's bathroom. It just looked like another bathroom door. So I just chew my way through some shotgun shells here. That was a terrible miss on my part. I wasted a lot of fuel there, I just noticed. And there's the silver utility key. I finally found it. Then I do something brilliant here. I can't remember exactly where it is. Well, I shouldn't toot my own horn, though, but I thought it was pretty cool. I go back to my Duke Nukem 3D vibes, if you will, on E1M1, where there was the shotgun shells behind the couch, except in this case, it's behind there. And I got the Purge stim behind there. I literally thought of Duke Nukem 3D when I found that secret. I even commented on it. So now I do some experimentation in this video because I want to once and for all find out exactly what these stims do after I kill this elevator full of enemies. Man, the animations of the weapon reloads are so smooth. I hear another enemy, that's why I'm looking. I hear him talking, but I don't know where he is until a little bit later. Oh, here's where I do something stupid. I try and blow up the gumball machine with my knife, and then that happens. I end up hitting the fire extinguisher instead and wasting a first aid kit there, trying to blow up the gumball machine. And then I notice there he is. What are you doing hiding back there, buddy? Don't know, don't care, but you're dead. Then I try to use, like, a button here or something, but it's not a button. Like, there's no way you can make the elevator move, so I just move on. So as I was saying, yes, this was an experimentation sort of coming up, where I actually try and use my stims to see what they do. I'll get to that, though, soon. I don't know where I'm going. Come on, go back out the window. There you go, BigMacDavis. Yay, you did it! So I was curious. I was curious about the purge stim and what exactly that did. So what I did was I got my purge stim out right there. That was the purge stim in my inventory. And then I use it. Maybe I use it. Yeah, see? You see the radiation, you see the radiation symbol there? And as I walk out, notice in the bottom left, my Geiger counter is not rising. I am immune to radiation. And I expected, when I first recorded this, I said out loud, I said, I think this will only last 30 seconds. Well, it doesn't, actually. It lasts for a whole minute, which I am ecstatic. And yeah, cat cradle is what that says. That's awesome. I like that. So yeah, this purge stim protects me from radiation for an entire minute. So it works like the biosuit from Quake, and also the radiation suit from Doom. Which is awesome, except I hope it doesn't leak, like in Doom. Yep, see, it's wearing off, and it's starting to climb back up. So I reload, then I try my other stims, which I want to try the brute stim to see if it makes me fire faster. So I think I use this, and there's a lightning bolt that appears. But I don't notice that it makes me fire faster, so I try it again. I shoot regularly, then I use the stim, and shoot again, to see if it makes me fire faster. Although I notice it makes me reload faster. I just now noticed that. Then I use this, which is my healing stim. I forgot what that did, so that's why I used it. And what else do I do? I think I try it again, maybe one more time? Well, maybe not. I can't remember. I didn't watch this after I recorded it. I just started on recording here. Oh, yep. I use it again, and yes, I think it does fire faster. And reloads a bit faster, too. Just a little bit faster, just enough for you to barely notice it. So that's it for experimentation. Now I want to jump back across the sludge, but I miss. So I try it again. And now, with the silver utility key, we can go through the silver utility bars. And yeah, a huge ambush there. I also noticed the fire extinguisher back there, so I hatched an idea. I'm gonna reload and try it again. Except I can't find the fire extinguisher this time. It takes me a couple tries. There it is! I found it! But then I realized it doesn't do much. So that's all the enemies dead there. These are just the monster closets I came to the conclusion of, with nothing inside of them but the enemies that I killed. And then up, 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 up the stairs we go to an elevator that requires no key, so I can just walk right in and climb the ladder, but I choose not to do that yet. And then this all just loops around to a familiar area, which is kind of cool, but new areas have opened up with some food. And also what's cool is the leather armor that I gladly pick up. And then a vent shaft. Now, this vent shaft is... Yep, you guessed it. You know where these vent shafts are going to take me, right? Yes, back out to the familiar area. And then I think I reload again and try the other side. It takes me back out to the familiar area, the laundromat. So I think somewhere there were a couple of pipe bombs that I almost missed, but I guess I already grabbed them from earlier. Oh no, they're in this room. I almost forgot the pipe bombs. Look at that. I almost walked out of the room without grabbing them. That would have been horrific. Pipe bombs are really handy, especially against large groups of enemies. So now I want to go up the stairs, but it's collapsed, so I have to climb the ladder now to the top. And then I destroy some mutant fiends, I guess they're called. Like, the same as Quake, they're fiends. And I jump across, and then I kill a couple of more enemies. This has collapsed as well. I kill a couple more enemies around the corner, and then I call it a day. Look how fast it took care of that fiend way over there. That's awesome. And then just a couple more enemies to kill. And then I call it a day here by saying, okay guys, I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully next time I record this, I will have live commentary this time. So until then, I'm BigMacDavis here, and take care, everybody. And then I also reload this double-barrel shotgun. Just watch. Eventually I do. There we go. I reloaded it. Yay! Alright guys, see you later.